welcome to the L Spot Show. It's Jessica Lanice.
And it's Camille J.
And this is our summer edition. And today we have our special guest, Ksyn. She's a professional dancer, actress, model, everything. How are you?
I am good. How are you guys?
We're doing great after your dance
After the class. So we just had like an hour sexy twerk dance hall session with Miss Cason, and it was amazing. We were in there working hard, right? Just
sweating everything.
Yes, and working, moving everything. We definitely had a great time. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for having us.
No, thank you. I'm happy you guys came. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. Today was a special day, just because it was a request. I actually taught a dance hall class out in Philly, and my girls decided that they wanted one too, and that if I came back, I had to teach it.
You gotta bring the dance hall to New York City, of course.
Yes, I mean, there's plenty of it, but it's one of those special things that's just sometimes like if I do something somewhere else that they also want to be able to do it and experience it as well. So I always like to take those kind of requests from them. So yeah.
Right.
So let's rewind, because that's more recent. Let's rewind to, let's learn a little bit more about yourself and how you even got started into dancing. I know you're dancing, a little bit of modeling. So talk about how you even got started in that.
I was a part of a youth group organization called Teens in Motion out in the Bronx from when I was 13. So I've always been dancing, but I was in and out of class. And being in this youth group was a performing arts group, basically to keep kids off the streets. So we stepped, we danced, we modeled, we acted, we did theater. And I was there from about 13 to about 21, I guess you could say, but fully active between 13 and 17, between all of high school. Went away to school, and I remember my first big gig was actually my freshman year in college. I was dancing with Alicia Keys, which was amazing because she was also a part of the whole Teens in Motion MBK family. And
she's a New Yorker.
And she's a New Yorker. And you know, I went away to college and of course started taking modern, so taking a little bit more technique because I'm not technically trained, not fully. I've taken classes, but not like as much as a prima ballerina.
Right.
So after graduation, I was like, all right, everybody has their degrees. Ma, here's your high school degree, here's your college degree. Let me do my own thing. And I started out doing the modeling, so I was doing a lot of urban stuff. So I did like Smooth, King, Double XL, Source, and doing music videos. Like my very first music video was 50 Cent, I Get Money, so I'm probably telling my age. That was like my first big music video. And after that, it sort of started blending. So then I show up to an audition for a Cat the Luna video.
Okay.
And Tanisha Scott, who who's like my biggest, like big sis, is there. And they're like, okay, I'm going in as a bikini model for a scene on a roof with Elephant Man, and they asked us to freestyle. So I freestyled, and they said, hold on a second. Little did I know they were having a dance audition next door. So she comes in and she's just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, okay, she might be a little bit too tall, but I know I'm going to use her for this video. I know I'm going to use her.
We're like in the wrong room.
Right. It's like, okay, cool. So then going past that, I ended up being on set of a music video, and Sean Kingston's crew comes in, and I just got an audition I just got with my agent, like sort of had a friend that was with an agency and was like, hey, there's this audition coming up for this, I think you should go do it. Little did I know Sean Kingston was going to come to the video shoot. And then his manager was like, hey, we have an audition tomorrow, do you want to come? It was for 106 in Park. And I booked it, and then that solidified my spot in my agency, and I've been doing it full time for 10 years. Wow. Been blessed to say that. You know, like in the beginning, of course, you go through, okay, I need a job, I need to have money, but it was like a hustle and a grind. So I would bring a duffel bag to my job, I would work all morning, change my clothes, freshen up, then go to whatever networking event I had to go to, and then be back at work in the morning. Or then or to shoot, and then still do that, to try to network and meet people and everything else like that. So it sort of, everything just started blending in and happening on its own naturally.
So before it started blending in for you, what did you think you would be doing right now?
This?
Okay,
this
just
was
dancing.
Dancing.
I performing. I've always loved performing. So that was like the one big thing for me. Like even with going to my youth group, my mom told me no. She didn't want me to go. I would go, hey, can I ride my bike?
And then we
just go. It was like one of those things I swear my grandmother picked up on it when I was little. She said, you're not going to be sitting behind a desk, and if you are sitting behind a desk, it's probably going to be your desk, it's your business. Because it's not that I don't take the direction well, it's just that it gets to a point where it's like sometimes there are other ways to do it, and people don't understand that. It gets frustrating for me. So then I end up trying to take control of everything, because it's like y'all aren't moving the way that it should be.
Yeah.
You know, that makes the most sense. So yeah, it would definitely be performing. It would be somewhere in the arts.
Right. So I know you also said that how you got, booked, like not necessarily right away, but how hard is it, especially for a female dancer, or is it not hard?
Oh no, it's hard. Like you have to be a package. Like luckily for me, I had this notion that I wanted to be a dance version of Naomi Campbell. I wanted to be, a chocolate, sexy girl. I used to have, when I started, I used to wear the band with the really long hair, and then I went to the center part, really long straight, like 30 inches or whatever. And it was like I came in like this is never end, because for modeling, already I was already doing Vixen stuff. So now it's already a brand there. So I walked in like, okay, well this is me, and I can dance, and I can act, and I can model. So what do you do with that? But it's not easy at all. You're gonna get a lot of no's, and you gotta kind of understand that sometimes it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Especially like if you go to something and you get called back. Okay, you fit the bill in one area. Now they gotta see how it matches. Now it's the behind the scenes. Now it really has nothing to do with it. And you have to learn to understand that sometimes that one closed door is okay. Because you're gonna bump into a bunch of closed doors, but when that one door opens, it's your turn. It's your turn to keep it going.
So how did you feel about, you mentioned not being classically trained.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel about that, going into auditions where you're around people that have been different styles of training?
I mean, it was intimidating. I mean, it still is sometimes. Like I still catch myself sometimes when, like doing lip sync battle, and a lot of the dancers are trained, and it's like, all right, bust out triple pirouette, and I'm like,
I'm gonna let y'all do that.
And the thing is that it's kind of crazy because I actually stop myself. It's like I get in my own way because I can do it, because once I'm in the moment, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out at some point, you know what I mean? But then I get in my own way and I look around like, dang. But then it comes down to that point where you go, hey, what's the best way for me to do this?
Right.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. You know what I mean? And it's like you have to ask or try to learn it, or like go take more classes to try to bring that up. You know what I mean? And that will help. But it's definitely intimidating sometimes. And then, but after a while, it's like, well, I'm here for a reason, and I'm fly. So
yeah, own what you have.
You gotta believe in yourself.
And okay, so you did mention lip sync battle.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of different big name things that you were a part of.
Yeah.
So let's start a little further back. Like, I know you danced with Beyonce.
Yes.
Talk about dancing with the Queen.
It was definitely a life-changing experience. One of life-changing experience for me. I mean, I've worked with Eve, Sierra, Sean Paul, NERD, Jeremiah. Done shows and videos with like Alicia Keys, with Usher, and working with her. I was working with her off and on since 2009. My first gig with her was the VMAs in 2009 when she did Simple As. And it's been a learning and growing experience. I definitely, got re-inspired and re-inspired, but in a different way. Like it was kind of weird. I like to watch her work. Like I wanted to try to get into the work ethic. Like, okay, we're here for 12 hours in a rehearsal. You were rehearsing somewhere else, doing something else, and we're still going. I mean, we leave here at whatever time in the morning we're leaving here. Guess what? You're still here.
Right.
Like this is wow. This is crazy. So it was definitely more of an inspiration, like very admirable for me to be able to be there and to be a part of some of the things I was a part of. I was a part of Rebel, which was great. I was a part of Oprah and Billboard, which was great. I was a part of Mrs. Carter show. That whole the whole Beyonce. This is drop a visual album.
Right.
I wasn't a part of the Formation tour, but I was a part of the Formation videos. You know what I mean? So it's like, and a part of the Super Bowl twice with her. So it was definitely one of those, like, you look back on it and you're like, I can't even believe that I did all that. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And I can't, like, you look at some of the eras and you're like, wow, I can't believe that we were on tour rehearsing for a new album that we had no idea that was coming out. And we didn't know when it was coming out. We were doing videos and rehearsing and doing new songs and on tour. Right. And overseas. You know what I mean? It was like crazy when you like really sit down and really think about it. But it was an amazing experience.
Can I ask you what's the difference between Ksyn as a performer and Ksyn as a teacher, where you're teaching others how to perform? And Like, what do you get out of being on stage, and then what do you get out of like seeing other people come out? A lot of your classes are about, you have like the seduction class,
Yeah,
teaching people how to like be sexy and fit in their own skin. Today we did like a more dance hall. You have a twerk class, so you're teaching people how to be different versions of themselves and be comfortable in themselves. So how does that balance between you teaching and then you being on stage yourself?
I get the same thing from both, which is pretty interesting. Like when I perform, that's my comfort zone. I'm probably more comfortable on stage sometimes than I am walking the street. And I say that just because it does come out like a whole different person. But I get inspired when once you get out there and like you hear everybody yelling and screaming and like you're seeing familiar faces, or you're just like everybody's like so intrigued. It's almost as though like you're inspiring them. Like they're looking at you like, oh, and I'm looking at them like, wow, this is crazy. And I get the same feeling when I'm teaching, like, especially because I teach everyday women. It's all about everyday women, just like you said, being confident and comfortable in your own skin, with yourself, using movement as a way to stay active, be sexy and fit. You know what I mean? And for everyday women, we forget that. We get so caught up in if you're a mom, if you're working, all the stress and everything else like that. And some of the women that come take my class, when I see them like their videos from the very, very first class, right? And you see them now to like just to what they come and what they wear to the class, how they walk around the class. It's a whole different feeling. And I was like, and normally I'm usually the one that's the most underdressed. So when I go, I'm like, oh, so you never noticed it? It's like, yeah, girl, you said dance hall. All right, but then that makes me feel so good because they're becoming more comfortable in their skin, and it's an outlet. It's a safety net, a safe place to be able to come out. Okay, it's okay for me to be a woman. It's okay for me to be sexy. I don't have to be naked all the time to be sexy because it's not about that. It's the way you walk. It's the way you talk. It's that energy that comes from within. You know what I mean? And it's like when I'm on stage, that's what for me I'm doing.
Right.
Like I'm letting everybody into my world. I'm leaving it all on the floor. So then to see women leave here and they're like, okay, cool. That's how they feel. It's inspiring either way for me. So I guess like that it's a difference, but it's not really for me. I get the same gratification that I get when I'm on stage that I do coming here and being able to watch the transformations and the confidence building and everything else.
That's beautiful.
So let our viewers know where they can find your dance class and
come join us.
I know you said the last week of the month you always teach a twerk class.
I need one day to be ratchet, well, classy, or ratchet. But I teach on Sundays at Ripley Grid Studios from 6:30 to 8. The name of the class is called Body Language, the Art of Seduction. So I do have different Sundays. Seduction Sundays is basically like my heels class, still sexy, but a little bit more dancey. I have 50 Shades of Grey. That's when you come in, get complimentary wine, and that's the slow, sexy, get into that vibe, you know, like Janet, anytime, any place. The one you take home, you know that one.
The one you take home.
And then I have Twerk Something Sundays. I do sometimes have specialty classes, so like today was a specialty class, a dance hall class, and I do throw them out there from time to time. And then you can follow the class on Instagram, which is BL_the Art of Seduction, or you can follow me as well at Miss Cason, just MISSKSYN.
And also let them know about the lipstick battle when they can see you on stage.
Yes, every Thursday, 10/9 Central on Spike TV is Lip Sync Battle. You don't want to miss it. It's a great show. It's so much fun. And I mean, like, everybody doesn't understand that it's called a structured reality show because we know what's going on. LL knows what's going on. Chrissy knows what's going on. The two opponents do not. So every reaction you see them do on that stage is a real, true to form reaction. And we've never redone one. So it wasn't even like they had a time to like react.
Yeah.
It's a one and done.
Wow.
So it's like it's really fun. It's really reality. There's a lot of great episodes coming up. So make sure you guys stay tuned and check those out as well.
Thank you so much, Ksyn. Like,
Thank you.
We really enjoyed your class.
Be back here next Sunday to twerk.
Yeah, Reggie on and so you're gonna bend over straight, then bend the knees, and the hand goes to the knees. Okay? Are we alright?
Yeah.
From here, we're gonna go right, left, right, left. So now with this, in the hip, it's just the hips. The back isn't moving. So it goes right, left, right, left. Okay? Are you alright? Yeah. So Y'all sound like y'all are concentrating. It's like, wait, you got really silent. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, then, right, left. From here, it's gonna go up, down, up, sit.
Okay.
And that's just the right cheek. So you said right, left, right, the right goes up, then down, up, then drop. So it's just, it's just the right is going ha, 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 ha. So you don't have to think about what the left cheek is doing. The left cheek don't matter right now.
I don't think I gotta think about it.
Okay, you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, sit. Right, left. Up, then down, up, then sit. Around. Look left, around, look right, swivel, and hop, hop. Okay? I'm gonna show you with music out. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Wipe this way, wipe this way. Okay? So, you just sit from here. We don't take anything all the way. We just said 7, 8 to go, ha, 2, 3, together, ha. And now with this ha, I don't want you to think that the ha is to the window. The ha is to the corner of this mirror. You still want to be able to see yourself. You still want to ha, 2, 3, then it switches. Ha, 2, 3, then it opens. So go around and sit, around and sit. Right, left, bring it down, go up, then down, wipe the sweat, okay? From the beginning. Okay, you guys ready?
So this is dance routine with Ksyn.
We was working it, dropping it.
I was rough right now.
Me too.
So if you like to record,
Did you get me hype for the sweat? Did you get that? You got the sweat?
Because it's real. We really look at it. Look at that.
So now, what I will say is,
Season 1 is not over just yet.
Yeah, we are going to take you inside of our summer.
Last year, we traveled all over from Los Angeles for BET Experience to New Orleans for Essence Fest.
You'll never know where we'll end up this year.
So stay tuned for Summer with the L Spot Show.
Yeah, I'll let y'all cover that part. This will be you, little Susan.
Hey, so we are jamming here at the BET Experience at the McDonald's pool party. It is turned up here, as you can see. Everyone's dancing, jamming, having a good time, enjoying the LA air. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Here at the BET Experience at the Oculus virtual reality set. So I'm interested in trying this new virtual reality technology. I know you guys were recently acquired by Facebook, right?
That's correct, yeah. I think just within the past year, so.
Cool, so tell us what's happening in this system here.
This system is the Oculus Touch, along with, of course, the Rift, which is the headset. And since you've never used the Touch before, I'll show you how your VR hands are going to look inside the experience.
Oh, he's on the floor.
Wow, you're good with one.
You gotta be quick.
No problem there. She's killing it.
Hey, it's Camille J with the L Spot, and welcome to day 2 of the BET Experience in Los Angeles. We're here downtown at the LA Convention Center, and the place is packed. Stay tuned for some fashion and beauty tips, some special performances by some special guests, and plenty more. It's Camille J with the L Spot. Make sure you stay tuned. They're giving out some free makeovers. This young lady right here is getting a nice makeover. So tell me about what you're doing on her today.
Okay, hi, I'm April Birch. Right now, what is your name?
Shantoya.
Shantoya. So what we're doing is a beauty makeover, and we're using a tinted moisturizer with Every Hue Beauty, and then also a couple of eyeshadows from Morphe.
And how are you feeling about it?
Oh, I love this. Like, I love it. I don't ever use makeup, so I love what she's doing right now, you know. I try to do it at home, look like I got black eyes, so I told her she's doing good. I love this. Oh my God.
And how do you think it looks? You think it looks good? You think it looks nice?
She'll go home and do this for me.
Are you guys having a good time at the BET Experience?
We really are. We are.
All right, I might have to get in the chair next, ladies, right? So now we're at the Motions booth, and we're getting some tips on what to use in our hair. So what product is this?
So this is the Motions Versatile Foam Styling Lotion, and we've been braiding all day. What we're using this for is once you're done braiding, you're gonna squirt some in your hand. It's foam.
Okay.
And you just put it on your braids. When you put on your braid, what it's gonna do is gonna slick it, make it shine, make it smooth, and it'll look like you just left the salon. And we're not in the salon, we got a mobile salon today, so.
Sounds good. I definitely want to see how this works. So, the beauty and fashion tips are not just for the ladies. Fellas, we got some tips for you too. And I'm here, we have Brotherhood Barbershop, right? And they are out here giving fly haircuts to the guys. You feeling fly right now?
Yes, ma'am.
You got to get fly, right?
All day.
And so, do you have a tip for grooming for guys?
My tip is don't touch your own lineup. Let the barber do that, because that's how you mess it up and you end up with a LeBron lineup.
Oh no, you guys are not trying to look crazy out here. I love my guy LeBron. But we're not trying to have hair like him. So make sure you let a barber take care of your lineup, right?
Exactly.
So where can they find Brotherhood Barbershop?
We got 3 locations, 2 in the Valley, Sherman Oaks, Reseda, and then we just opened one in Las Vegas. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
Las Vegas.
So you came from Vegas over here to do some nice haircuts.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much, fellas.
Thank you.
And that's going to wrap up day 2 here for us at the BET Experience. I hope you had a great time as we did. We've seen it all, from beauty and fashion tips, live performances, and so much more. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned with the L Spot and make sure you too network and be recognized.